Move this boy down here.
Let's see here.
Oh, that's right. Left outside. He's there. Okay. Doors there. He's good. Sub packers there. Oh, my third dollar back. He's out. Okay.
You're not online.
He's been appearing online for a day. Oh. Yeah, I know. Those boys in here. We're gonna move that in real quick. It's not him. This guy. Okay, let's go check our settings. I'll turn the injuries back on now, Blue.
Alright, thanks. Guy talking about he got mad. That's why he quit.
The lockdown?
Yeah.
Blue, this league, I don't know how it keeps going, but it's on all pro. I'm gonna put it back on Madden.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Okay, it's on all Madden now. Check my settings now. Options. Uh-oh. Green Bay. Yo, Green Bay. Green Bay. Wish me luck.
Let me send y'all the message, Finesse, and then y'all can he'll get that. Got quit. Yeah, and then got offline. I said, I hope I'm wrong, but when you was winning, first of all, you left the party, and then all of a sudden, shit started popping up 2 or 3 plays later. I told him I hope I was wrong, but quit again. Quit on somebody again, I'm going to boost. Because when you were winning, you didn't quit on anybody. But he just admitted it that, he just sent the message, he just admitted that that's what he done. And, well, look for skin dog.
I gotta put some juice in here, god damn it. Fuck.
We can play once I send, school online too. I can send him, Troy online,
yeah, me and him about to play. We about to play right now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he told me to send in 5 minutes. I set all my stuff up. I'm sitting here waiting.
Finesse. Hellcat. Damn, I hope the commissioners win their game. Well, at least one. That's me. Win my game.
Thanks a lot, Blue. Goddamn. Shit. Green Bay's probably over there hoping I beat Troy, but I don't know. Shit, I'm gonna need a lot of help. Huh. Shit. I forgot to check his team. I have to pause the game and check it. God damn. Come on, Troy.
Did I say play week 9? I meant to say play week 10.
Oh, shit, I think. Shit. Damn. Okay. I was making sure I had you on mute. Unmuted, I mean. Oh, how much battery I got on this thing? I'm gonna plug that boy in. Let's plug this in. I charge a little bit.
School must have a 5 week.
There's Troy.
School in Canada, Brady. Yeah.
See mine, Troy?
I left.
Yeah. Oh, why didn't this stay on? What the hell? There it goes. Alright, cool. Broadcast up. Shit.
Alright, let's see.
Take it easy on me, Troy. I'm handicapped. Shit.
All right, Coach, from the home of the Bills since 1973, there's a look at New Era Field just outside of Buffalo, New York. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Chicago Bears and the Buffalo Bills. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
There he is right there. He is right in front. Son.
On the ready. 80 weapons.
Here we go. Here I come again.
Rush in.
You're showing our lines, Kendo.
They'll run on first down. George. And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game, as he'll lose yardage to start things out. It'll wind up being a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd and 12.
Yeah, I told him that, yeah, let me, send you.
Down. 70, Indy.
Let's go, D. Check 9, check 9. He's coming, he's coming, he's coming. We got double up, double up.
Deep grip.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Davis. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
You got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball, because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
Third play here, this opening drive, as they're up against a 3rd and 5. On 3rd down, Davis. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. Not at all what they envisioned on 3rd down. 3 yards in the wrong direction. On 4th down, on is Corey Bojorquez to punt. Tariq Cohen is deep for the Bears. And last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. Fielded at about the 28. It'll be a net of 40 yards there following a 43-yard punt, 3-yard return, and the Bears take over. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
All right, Brad, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. First carry now for David Montgomery. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. 18 yards on that one, and Chicago has the first. Play action. Now Trubisky. Pressure comes, and Trubisky goes down. And Oliver. What an effort from him on that play. Big tackle for a loss of 11. After the sack on 1st down, Trubisky. It's complete. Javon Wims, the open man. A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. They'll try to run for it with Cohen. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. Officially a gain of just a yard there, but they do convert on 3rd and inches. Now Trubisky on 1st down. Gets this to his running back, Tariq Cohen. Touchdown, Chicago. Tariq Cohen with touchdown number 8 on the year, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point right down the middle, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And they will not get a chance to return this one, as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're first place in their division. Looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
And let's think about what every team has in their goals, all right? Number 1 goal is what? Make the playoffs. Number 2 goal is win your division. Number 3 goal, and the biggest goal, I think, is to be the highest seed possible that you can be heading into the playoffs so that you can have as many home games as possible to try and get you to the Super Bowl.
And right now fighting for every win possible to try to at least secure home field for the wild card and or divisional round. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Blue draw Porter.
Check 24, check 24.
They go play action with Graham. He's going to fire one deep over. Looking for Diggs, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 47. And a terrific return there. They're finally able to corral him down near the 11-yard line. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to. So
now then the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal. Out of the gun, Trubisky sliding out of the pocket. And he's going to, and he will score. Touchdown, Chicago. Mitchell Trubisky with his 2nd touchdown of this opening quarter as the Bears push further out in front. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. On 2nd down now, it's Davis. 7 yards there and a 1st down. When you're down early, how do you get back in the game, maybe establish the run? I think they're trying to do that.
Now, I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit, and find our way back into this game.
And they're going to go with the jet sweep. This is Diggs with it. Oh, he's got a little daylight. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
This is one of those plays that could go either way, but we've seen the influence of the college game now in the NFL, where we're seeing more and more of these plays run, and that one went for a big gain.
And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. Credit the tackle there to Aaron Lynch.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down, a very solid gain on that play.
On 2nd down, it's George. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
The 1st down carry for Davis. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. A great play there, with touchdown number 8 on the year, as his guys are on the board here in this 1st quarter. Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make our score 14-7. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. This will be taken in at the 1. Now a hit and a loose football. This is picked up by the Bills. And this is going to be brought back for the Bills touchdown. So problems here on special teams, and it results in the scoop and the score.
They talk all the time on special teams about keeping your head on a swivel, trying to see the whole field. Hard to do when things are going that fast, bodies all over the place. You're just trying to find the right guy to align yourself with. On that play, wow.
This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
Go! Let's go!
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
From the 29, Trubisky, and that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on to 3rd down. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. On 3rd down, one with Cohen. Oh, Cohen lost the football. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. On 1st down, it's Davis. The All-Pro in 2 positions. Khalil Mack there to make the stop.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because when they're holding, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. These two teams all tied after 1.
Set 50, plant. X3, 218, chop.
On 3rd down, here's Grant. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Before the game, they were running the route tree about as efficiently and effectively as we could have possibly imagined, but sometimes the passes just go awry.
Yeah, let's face it, when you're running the route tree in pregame, you don't have defenders breathing down your neck. You don't have defensive backs making plays on the football. Hard to replicate the intensity of the game in pregame.
So they recovered the fumble, but ultimately could not take advantage of the short field.
Definitely a lost opportunity right there. I mean, they were in prime position to put 6 on the board. Ended up settling for 3.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal? And they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive. A little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown. But they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think the coach will be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield, punching the end zone without turning it over.
Back to the ground, this time Montgomery. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Off the play fake, here's Trubisky. They'll roll him out right. He's going to take off with it.
He wouldn't let me
and he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down. They go play action. Trubisky. And it's caught. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Allen Robinson, his 6th touchdown of the season, and the Bears have retaken the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. This fielded at the 2. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now, but let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. On second down, here's Graham. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side.
Oh, he caught it.
Inside the 20. And he takes this thing way down into Chicago territory. A big play here for the Bills. 59 yards. Line of scrimmage moves from their own 25 all the way to the red zone now for 1st and 10. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. 2 yards that time. A stark contrast from the big chunk on the previous play.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Switch. Check safety. Check.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Williams. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's 3rd down. On 3rd down, here's Williams.
Oh, my goodness. Look at that shit.
And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. From the left hash, this from 34. And his kick is good. And that'll bring him back within a point. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone. And he loses the football the second time. This is picked up by the Bills. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. Didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
They'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. They held him in check in the first half, but that's his longest carry of the game right there.
So would this be the definition of fresh legs since he didn't get much done in the first half? Now he has a great opportunity. He's taking full advantage of it.
They'll try and run forward with Davis. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll be stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
They come out here in the eye. In their mind, certainly a field goal try would be a letdown. They had the great starting field position. Now facing third down. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. A rough go there on third down, a loss of 4. Okay, so you just took the big loss. Now what are you doing on fourth down?
Though we have a change of plans now is what we have, because I think they were looking at the play sheet, trying to dial something up to go for it on fourth down. But after that loss, that goes right out the window. Now you have to kick the field goal and hope to come back down the next time and score.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better at it on this drive.
Don't you think that when every team gets together for the first time, I don't care if it's OTAs, mini camps, first day of camp in the regular season, ball security comes up about, what, the second sentence of the coach's address?
And those are so many drills focus on that.
All the time, and they do drills to make it even tougher to simulate game situations. Doesn't always work out, though.
Give me that.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted.
No.
Picked off at the 38.
Why did y'all do that? No.
So cancel the interception, pass interference.
And you know what else gets canceled? The return yardage. Makes the play, but now it's all for naught.
Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. On first down, they go right back to Cohen. Not much there, maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40. Now we're going to get a stoppage. Appears to be an injured Bear on the field. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park. From the 40 now on second down. Trubisky.
Pick it.
It's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Allen Robinson, the intended receiver. And it's third down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes his quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first.
18.
They'll throw on first down with Trubisky. Yeah, that's caught for a Bear touchdown. It's the tight end, Trey Burton. 3 touchdown passes now for Mitchell Trubisky. And the Bears have once again taken the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. This fielded at the 2. Now a hit and a loose football. And this is picked up by the Bears.
Oh, look at that fucking shit.
And they bring this one back.
They gave me that shit back
for a Bears touchdown.
God damn.
So problems here on special teams, and it results in the scoop and the score.
They talk all the time on special teams about keeping your head on a swivel, trying to see the whole field. Hard to do when things are going that fast, bodies all over the place. You're just trying to find the right guy to align yourself with. On that play, wow.
This is taken at his 4. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line.
Knew he was going inside.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL.
Chopper! Hey, Alpha!
Oh, no. Come on.
Graham going to set up to throw. He'll rifle this one deep right side.
Oh, he got in front of him.
And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down.
Sure, that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield, but that's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and you may have to change accordingly.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play. And the officials are instructed, if there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. Excellent placement. And off that bounce, Charles, I didn't know where it was going to go. It can be an inexact science as to where they place it, but they say the 2-yard line.
Yeah, I don't know how they really determined that. And let's face it, at the end of that play, one side's going to be happy, the other team's going to be unhappy. It's like, what do they do, shorten the hypotenuse? I mean, how do they figure that out? You know that stuff. You're the smart guy.
Oh, that's you, partner. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Got a man open. It's Wims. He's at the 50.
Get him. Oh.
He's at the 30.
Oh, look at this.
20.
Really?
10. Touchdown, Chicago. Javon Wims, 98 yards as the Bears push further out in front. And that's the type of play that'll give your sideline some juice, a long touchdown pass.
And it's like a bolt of lightning, isn't it? That suddenness of that play brings everyone to their feet in the stadium, and he takes it all the way to the end zone. Give him credit for making that type of a play call, even more credit for how they executed it.
And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Throwing now, Graham on 1st down. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
Check tight.
Now Graham. Stepping up, he'll try and run. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
Yo, 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 yo. Yo. 6 guys. Sit down.
Davis will try to run for it. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a gain of 13 and a Buffalo 1st down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Set to resume. Here we go with the second half. The Bears holding the lead and ready to receive the kick. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Boy, nowhere to go at all on that first down run as they will get to him behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone.
From the gun, it's Trubisky. That escapes the sand, but he can't get away forever, and down he goes. Ed Oliver gets him for a loss of 8. What great push up front.
They need to stop to get back into this game, and here's one right to start the third quarter.
Yeah, anytime you go to the lockers with that 2-3-score deficit, you're right. You need that stop, get the football back, and they've done just that.
Series to series, play to play.
And he'll fight his way forward to about the 48-yard line. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here at half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use, to set things, get you off to a quick start.
They'll run for about 6 up across the 20 to the 22.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Davis. And he will lose yardage on the play, back at his own 19-yard line. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
But these guys are going to chop into that deficit. They're going to have to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. So out of bounds on the punt, and the spot will be, the side judge says, right at the 35-yard line here. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Again, they'll go ground with Montgomery. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They go play action with Trubisky. It's caught. It's Miller. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. First down, here's the run with Montgomery. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. A Chicago first down there on a gain of 11. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year as the Bears push further out in front. Extra point splits the uprights. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Hey, wahoo!
58, right over there, right over there. Yeah, yeah. Mike, 58, right there. Bring it. Bring it. And 58 is the money.
On play action, Graham.
No.
Ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted.
They're going to start doing this shit, really?
Fuller.
Look at that.
There he goes, left side. And he will score. Touchdown, Chicago.
Up again.
This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the fourth quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And
Give
while they won't
more,
just
man.
empty the bench
Give
just yet,
more.
if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they just had that pick six. I guess the only positive maybe of them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
I like that because now it doesn't give them a chance to go to the bench and really settle. You know, to sit there and kind of seethe over the idea that they turned the ball over previously. Right back out there. It's almost like hopping right back on the bike after falling over. See if they can get the ball moving again.
Yeah, we'll see if they can do it here. On second down, Davis. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A second down play results in a loss of 2 yards. I'm no offensive mastermind, but of all the guys on the field to block, you might want to stop him.
Look, I've got a very simple rule. An unblocked defender is usually your best defender, and he ended up making the play there.
56. Mike, 56. Right there, 56. Here we go, G. Get off the field.
They go.
Now Graham on 3rd and long.
Oh, look at that
Heavy
shit.
traffic, and it's intercepted.
Come on, man.
Picked off at the 13. And he will score. Touchdown, Chicago. Making back-to-back weeks now with a pick six for him. He had one a week ago.
Talk about being in the groove, and what are the odds of what we're seeing right here? You don't see it happen very often. Listen, if you get a pick six in a season, it's been a big year, let alone back-to-back weeks. I'll tell you this, I wouldn't play cards against this guy in the locker room.
Fucking screen in this fucking line. D-tackle comes through and picks it right off. That makes a lot of fucking sense, yeah.
Let's go.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And they gave up the pick 6. And now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up. But you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful, because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary in that last possession now.
16 yards there, and the Bills have a first down.
And while we're seeing more and more of these plays come from the college game into the NFL, and that one, it was run with great success, how about the evolution of the offensive linemen? We're seeing less and less big guys who can't move, and more guys who are a lot more mobile and can get out.
Oh, you serious?
He's going to be intercepted a third time.
Sakes.
Picked off at the 38.
I forgot my pressing. My pressing.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
I'm coming. Go.
After the interception, here's Trubisky. He finds Robinson.
Really?
And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Allen Robinson with his second touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Bears turn that interception into a touchdown. Extra point right down the middle, and that will extend this big lead. This is taken at the 3.
I guess I might move you back.
And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 20.
Let's just take these guys out. Why not? Let's take them out. Fuck. You know what? Let's go over and put that down. Let's just run him out there. Shit, we ain't gonna win this game now. Shit.
At the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Here's a 2nd and 7. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. Give him a loss of 6 yards, and it brings up 3rd down. The Bills on 3rd down. Just 1 conversion in 8 tries. Not good. This is 3rd and 14. Back to throw. Boyce. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. Certainly not what they wanted there. No gain, and it's 4th down. Now the old pass completion for no gain, not something you want to call up out of the playbook too often.
Yeah, most offensive coordinators don't have that on their play sheet, so they've got to go back and scramble after this one. But right now, with what they're telling receivers about making sure you take care of the ball in open field, sometimes the fighting for extra yardage doesn't come as a result. That and good tackling can lead to no yards gained.
Now they go for it on 4th.
Why don't we turn this little ball with his leg off bounds? God damn.
On 1st and 10, it's Trubisky. Now
Get that shit, son. Good strip,
This
son.
is picked up by the Bills.
There you go.
And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
We're going to get to this shit.
He'll give it here to his running back. And
I really wanted you. I should have put that boy in the beginning of the fucking game.
Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. 2nd and 13. And that'll be incomplete. Another incomplete pass there. What do you take from this game offensively?
Well, you know it's tough to really analyze for them because it is a team game, right? And let's be honest, though. The defense did them no favors in this one at all. Offense actually moved the ball. So, bottom line, film session, defense, it's going to be a real tough one for them. Offense, they'll get a little bit of praise.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He'll rifle this one deep right side.
They didn't call it.
Able to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And, look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man. And you've got to trust yourself and go up in that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Check 4, check 4. Slam, slam, slam.
Pilot, 64, weak.
Let's see how I have my combats.
Come on.
56. Mike's 56.
Ain't no such thing as a hard. How'd it go?
On 4th down, Boyce.
Oh, he got it.
They'll have this across midfield and inside the 45. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. On the toss, here's Williams. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down. Now they'll run it on the toss. So they get half of what they needed. It'll be 3rd and 6 upcoming.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
Well, he's going to go for it all.
Oh, he got it.
It'll be incomplete. Now, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. In the grand scheme of things, those 3 points likely not going to matter much, but I guess they get a little closer, a little more respectability.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been outplayed all game long, but like my mom used to tell me all the time before I went out, dress up a little bit, son. Make yourself respectable. And that's what they're doing here. They're just dressing up the final score.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
Look at that,
and those are great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part...
And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Anthony Miller. His 9th touchdown of the season as his guys continue to pour it on. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead will swell by 1 more. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. This fielded at the 2. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted, and we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see.
Set 60 Pittsburgh. Recon 132 fighter.
Check nickel, nickel, nickel.
Fire.
Here's 2nd and 8.
Shit, get out of there.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Below Nichols. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
It's complete to Diggs. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's 4th down.
As this game continues to evolve in the NFL, you know how much coaches love run after catch, but you know what they love even more? Completion.
Yeah, just holding on to the ball.
Catch it, cover it, tuck it away. Whatever you get after that is almost gravy. That's how a lot of these receivers are being taught now.
Looking to throw. Boyce. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. The Bills' drive stalls out on 4th down. And the Bears are going to get the football back, and they're going to get it in great field position. On 1st down, Trubisky. And that is incomplete.
I got Trey over there.
Hold on to
I
the
got
contact.
Trey.
Brings up 2nd down. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back.
Break that shit. Really?
And they
That
are
is
going to
some bullshit, man.
again, yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
280-pound
And for them, this train, it just keeps rolling, doesn't it? Well on their way to yet another victory.
Yeah, it's almost a runaway, isn't it? And you just wonder how anyone can stop this. They got full momentum going, full confidence going, but it's not just their own confidence that is leading them. It's the lack of confidence against their opponents now because they see them coming and think, we've got no shot to beat this team.
This fielded at the 2. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. To throw on 2nd down. Boyce. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score. Back to throw. Boyce. And he comes back with one complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 14 yards, and the Bills will get a new set of downs.
Go now. 15 line. 16 line. Rock it. Go.
Throwing on 1st down. Boyce being chased out left.
That's a pick.
Looking for Diggs, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 20. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
Shit.
Trubisky hitting Robinson for a big one. 41 yards. Boy, another big play late here for an offense, Charles. It certainly has had its fair share of big plays.
Coverage has been a problem all game long, And I would say that going along with that has been confidence. Because even if they had the right coverage, they've still dented them. And that's been a real issue for them during this game.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake, if you will. From the shotgun is Trubisky. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches.
And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Now they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Looking to throw. Boyce. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Kill.
Now.
Going to give this time to the tailback. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game.
Under 10. 10. 5.
And they're going to go with the jet sweep. This is Diggs with it. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the 4th. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Boyce. He's going to let it fly. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Off play action. Boyce.
Really? Look at this shit.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And they're going to go for this. Just 1 for 3 so far on 4th down tries. They're trying again.
Shit. I don't know why the game got to fucking do that shit, man. Fuck up the whole goddamn game. This fucking second half. That's bullshit. Fucking upgrade on the kicker. This is awareness at 87, okay.
Damn strip about them all.
Man.
Trey Flowers, that's my boy. I had him in the third spot, but we'll be ready next time.
Damn.
I'm gonna have to change.